girls, one-trick queens, gas cop girls, Astria, Deuce, Mastradon. Every round a test of skill. Every match a fight for survival.
To get into position, throws the rod of Triad. There's the fury of the Phoenix as follow-up. It's going to be fretted. He's trying to get that Aphrod1te's wrath off, but to go in with a bravest fighter chasing the Claw down. But do you really want to go into the Claw? There's a full combo, but no, and Fury comes out. A fury of the Phoenix, and there as a response to cancel out that feathered airstrike. Laputa, the bravest fighter. Beautifully done.
Some fell early, some fought through chaos, but all chased the same dream. Comebacks, upsets, eliminations. One team claimed their place. Clean, precise, relentless. But the story is not finished. One question still remains. Who will face off against one-trick queens in the grand finale? A survivor, a challenger, a team hungry for the crown. The answer will be decided on the 6th of February, 8 o'clock. The grand finale. One crown, one champion. Who will rise?
But look at the damage coming in from the Claw. Minot gets the knock up, the bravest fighters onto the back line.
To find that angle, and Thomas is just trying to deal with the waves in there. The fury of everybody down. However, and the shot does so much damage. It's a 2-for-2 exchange. The chip waves, but the glorious pathway in response. Curse blood is into the mix. It's Harry. She gets the kill into the backline, but it's gonna get taken down. As it's Princess on the double. Lucas, however.
Will we see the triple game out? Not looking for the idiot angle, locking it to the base. So Lyle is in a bit of danger. That's a triple. Will we see another maniac coming out? He's looking for that. That's a maniac. Gives the man a savage.
Hope will find a way, even when all is forlorn. Taste the despair. We hold our ground.
Faction, usually called MLBB. However, we need to put good play coming in from side. This into the wrong direction. Boomerang has been committed. Rapid drive into the next and oh, the deadly snipe. Comes in from the heavy spin. Has been committed. Melvin gets the kill on Ruby and that's a double kill for the Exia. Jimmy doesn't get the kill. Oh, that's a triple kill. Will we see a maniac? Maniac!
Towards one side. Oh, but the positioning here, the dangerous grass is Lapu. He's gonna try to go in with a bravest fighter chasing the Claw down, but do you really want to go into the Claw? There's a full combo, but no, and Fury comes out. A Fury of the Phoenix, and there as a response to cancel out that feathered airstrike. Laputa, the bravest fighter. Beautifully done as a stray turn this
It was
around.
in timing with the flask. You noticed we were talking about the itemization, because itemization is not just about item. I mean, I'm saying that right. The engagement is on here. Xbox underneath the turret takes a lot of damage, but on to the Belmont, taking a lot of damage. Astra trying to be the shooting star and get back to safety. Oh, the knockup once more. Oh, we see the follow-up. There's this grid of here with the chase. However, Leslie throws out that deadly snipe.
First for me, like consecrated energy on Lunox. I know I might not be a mage or a gold laner playing a mage, but I don't think consecrated works on Lunox. But anyway, the Lord is up. There's the feathered airstrike, but they're so far behind the gold. I don't honestly think there's any way there, because there's a Makima slow. That's the angle they were looking for. Now's the last setting. Will they get ready? Battle? No, Blackita will get the kill, but now Amanon is at low HP. That's a shutdown. Double kill for Lotus. Will they get a triple? Now is the point to pull the trigger. That's triple kill. That's already 4 players down. The mid lane is open. Will this...
Exactly. Oh, like light wheel being popped here by Brakita, melting this down. The Black Dragon form is into the mix. There's the hard cut. The follow-up is in there. Julian secures the Lord. There's a Fury of the Phoenix. Will there be a turnaround? It's a Shadex doing so much damage. Manages to get a kill, but it's going to be Lord the way of Gaskin. Oh, make that 2. Dishing out the damage. Will we see it? There's a potential here to have a full team wipe. They managed to lock onto the Gato. Makima gets taken down, so the Lord went the way of Gascom ladies, but
faction MLBB home. We need to play coming in from cycle just into the wrong direction. Boomerang has been committed. Rapid drive into the backside. Oh, the deadly snipe comes in from Leslie. The heavy spin has been committed. Melvin gets the kill on Ruby, and it's a double kill for the X here. Jimmy doesn't get the kill. Oh, that's a triple kill. Will we see a maniac? Oh,
towards one side. Oh, but the positioning here, the dangerous grass is Lapu. He's gonna try to go in with a bravest fighter chasing the Claw down, but do you really want to go into the Claw? There's a full combo, but no, and Fury comes out. A Fury of the Phoenix in there as a response to cancel out that feathered airstrike. Laputa, the bravest fighter. Beautifully done as a stray turn this
It was in timing with the flask. You noticed we were talking about the itemization, because itemization is not just about item. I mean, I'm saying that right. The engagement is on here. Xbox underneath the turret takes a lot of damage, but on to the Belmont, taking a lot of damage. Astra trying to be the shooting star and get back to safety. Oh, the knockup once more. Oh, we see the follow-up. There's this grid of here with the chase. However, Leslie throws out that deadly snipe.
First for me, like consecrated energy on Lunox. I know I might not be a mage or a gold laner playing a mage, but I don't think consecrated works on Lunox. But anyway, the Lord is up. There's the feathered airstrike, but they're so far behind the gold. I don't honestly think there's any way there, because there's a Makima slow. That's the angle they were looking for. Now's the last setting. Will they get ready? Battle? No, Blackita will get the kill, but now Amanon is at low HP. That's a shutdown. Double kill for Lotus. Will they get a triple? Now is the point to pull the trigger. That's triple kill. That's already 4 players down. The mid lane is open. Will this...
Exactly. Oh, like light wheel being popped here by Brakita, melting this down. The Black Dragon form is into the mix. There's the hard cut. The follow-up is in there. Julian secures the Lord. There's a Fury of the Phoenix. Will there be a...
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. 8 teams entered the battlefield. Noxia, Empire Asylum, Aphrod1teX, BG Girls, One Trick Queens, Gas Cop Girls, Astria, Deus, Mastradon. Every round a test of skill. Every match a fight for survival.
To get into position, throws the Wrath of Triads. There's the Fury of the Phoenix as follow-up. It's going to be fitted. He's trying to get that Aphrod1te's Wrath off, but gonna go in with a bravest fighter chasing the Claw down. But do you really want to go into the Claw? There's a full combo, but no, and Fury comes out. A Fury of the Phoenix, and then as a response to cancel out that feathered airstrike, Labuta and the bravest fighter. Beautifully done.
Some fell early, some fought through chaos, but all chased the same dream. Comebacks, upsets, eliminations. One team claimed their place. Clean, precise, relentless. But the story is not finished. One question still remains. Who will face off against One Trick Queens in the grand finale? A survivor? A challenger? A team hungry for the crown? The answer will be decided on the 6th of February, 8 o'clock. The grand finale. One crown, one champion. Who will rise?
But look at the damage coming in from the sword. Minot gets the knock up. The bravest fighters on the back line.
To find that angle, and Thomas is just trying to deal with the waves in there. No, attention, the Fury of the... Everybody down. However, at the end, the shot does so much damage. It's a 2-for-2 exchange. The chip waves, but the Guardian's pathway in response, Curse Blood is into the mix. It's Harry, she gets the kill into the backline, but it's gonna get taken down. It's Princess on the double. Lucas, however...
Will we see the triple come out? Not looking for the AD angle, locking it to the base. So Lyle is in a bit of danger. That's his triple. Will we see another Maniac coming out? He's looking for that. That's a Maniac. Give the man a savage.
Hope will find a way, even when all is forlorn. Taste the despair. We hold our ground.
Faction, usually called MLBB, however we do some good play coming in from Cycle, just into the wrong direction, move around as we committed, rapid drive into the backside, oh, the deadly snipe, comes in from the heavy spin, as we committed, Melvin gets the kill on Ruby, and it's a double kill for the Exia, Jimmy doesn't get the kill, oh, that's a triple kill, will we see a Maniac,
Towards one side. Oh, but the positioning here, the dangerous grasses, Lapu. He's going to try to go in with a bravest fighter chasing the Claw down, but do you really want to go into the Claw? There's a full combo, but no, and Fury comes out. A Fury of the Phoenix in there as a response to cancel out that feathered airstrike. Lapu timed the bravest fighter. Beautifully done as a straight turn this
it was
in timing with the flask. You noticed we were talking about the itemization, because itemization is not just about item. I mean, I'm saying that right. The engagement is on here. Xbox underneath the turret takes a lot of damage.
But on to the Belmont, taking a lot of damage. Astra trying to be the shooting star and get back to safety. Oh, the knockup once more. Oh, we see the follow.
There's a Guinevere with the chase. However, Leslie throws out that deadly snipe.
First for me, like consecrated energy on Lunox. I know I might not be a mage or a gold laner playing a mage, but I don't think consecrated works on Lunox. But anyway, the Lord is up. There's a feathered airstrike, but they're so far behind the gold. I don't honestly think there's any way there, because there's a Makima. Makima slow. That's the angle they were looking for. Now's the last setting. Will they get directly back on? No, Blackita will get the kill, but now Amanon is at low HP. That's a
cold wind in my lungs tonight, snow and ash beneath my feet. I was forged in iron stones, not born to beg, not taught to bleed. They pray for mercy, I carve my name in stone. The gods don't crown the faithful, they crown the ones who stand alone. I am the fire in the rain, I am the blade in the storm. Every throne I break into, every crown I make my own. I don't kneel, I don't bow, I don't feel what's coming down. Hear the drums across the land, I am the queen of the mountain. Wolves don't follow broken keys, they follow blood, they follow flame. I don't need 1,000 men when fear itself remembers my name. They built their walls, I climbed their bones, a crown of frost, a heart of stone. I am the fire in the rain, I am the blade in the storm. Every throne I break into, every crown I make my own. I don't kneel, I don't bow, I don't feel what's coming down. Hear the drums across the land, I am the queen of the mountain.
the mountain.
Cold wind in my lungs tonight, snow and ash beneath my feet. I was forged in iron stones, not born to beg, not taught to bleed. They pray for mercy, I carve my name in stone. The gods don't crown the faithful, they crown the ones who stand alone. I am the fire in the rain, I am the blade in the storm. Every throne I break into, every crown I make my own. I don't kneel, I don't bow, I don't feel what's coming down. Hear the drums across the land, I am the queen.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Waylander Gaming. Tonight it is Queen of the Mountain lower bracket finals. It's Aphrod1teX up against Empire Asylum. I don't know if a bunch of you read in the chat, but the question being, and that's the main question of the evening, who will go through, who will go and pack their bags and go home tonight? Will it be Aphrod1teX or will it be Empire Asylum? So, if you are voting for your team, don't vote for your team, vote for the... But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we're just waiting for the lobby bans. Empire Asylum has won the coin toss, and this should be a banger of a match. Oh, well, no. For some reason, my wife used my camera today, and it seems like my camera is not working. I hope she's in the next room and can hear me right now. So during the pauses I will try and get this sorted out. Tonight will be a best of 3 series. So looking at the lobby bands, it was Alice, Lancelot, Thamos and Camilla. So good luck and have fun to both ladies teams, and let's get this one cooked and ready to serve. Alright, so into the drafting phase we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Princess with the first ban in the lobby for the side of Empire Asylum. I hope that Aphrod1teX learns and focus the bans on Princess. I mean, Princess has been quite dominating in the jungle lane for Empire Asylum. But look, Aphrod1teX is no feat themselves. They've proven themselves to be in the lower bracket finals. Honeybee and Xborg being the first bans from both sides.
Let them play the hero.
Your team is
I will be the truth this world desperately needs.
Test. Alpha is online. Your team is picking.
Alright, okay, camera has been sorted out. Alright. Liu Yi being the first pick for the side of Empire Asylum. Yuzong and Alpha getting banned out or being the follow-up. Respect bans. So GG's, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Angelic Fury and Lotus with the first picks for the side of Aphrod1teX. Will both of them pick up or will they swap out?
with some of their team members. Angelic Fury currently showing us Faza. Cyberwolf swaps in and picks up the Gotcha. Gotcha. Like, ladies and gentlemen, you know I'm not a fan of this Layla pick, but Ninja Star proved to be something else, even though she stole Maniacs last night. But let's see what she is going to bring to this land of dawn tonight. Baba Clueless picking up the Mincetar.
The clouds are ever shifting, but this heart remains steadfast.
We are blessed tonight as Shadex Cat picks up the Sora. Sora, I've been playing with this dude.
My mission is to protect lives.
XP and roam and jungle with Sora. And Sora is, even though he received a slight nerf, Sora still needs to be respected coming into battles, as YSS is the final ban for the side of Empire Asylum. Definitely knowing Gemini can play the YSS. Frickin' fresh.
I've been waiting for too long.
The chat is picking up, it seems like it. Right, so Lotus deciding to go with the carry. The Claude would have been a good pick as well, but honestly I would have taken the carry. That allows, well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Because they've got the Layla for the side of Empire Asylum. Mummy NJ picks up Minotaur and Princess goes with Eamon. Empire Asylum, well, we see their general picks, the Mincetar, Layla, and we did see Eris with the Lu Yi last night. Empire Asylum has got a strong draft. Aphrod1teX, looking at their combination right now, they have got a strong draft as well. Angelic Fury just needs to be very careful of... Dang, it's making beat noises. Okay. Let me quickly reset my mic. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Alright, quickly let me know in the chat if my mic problem has been resolved. Okay, I realize what it is. It is me being so overexcited and me breathing into the mic. However, ladies and gentlemen, the first match is ready. Both teams have got their chefs on the land of dawn. Who is going to cook the better meal tonight? Will it be Empire Asylum or will it be Aphrod1teX? Alright, let me just get my co-commentator in here as well, if he shows up.
I'm here. I just forgot to unmute myself.
Uh-oh. What's up, beanies? Welcome back to the chat, and it's been a minute since we've seen the Muffin Man. So, ladies and gentlemen, I need to ask this question every time when I see this man's name in the chat. Do you know the Muffin Man? The
Muffin Man? The one from Drury Lane?
Oh, no, not the Muffin Man.
Alright, yeah, okay, but I mean, overall this is going to be a cracker of a game. This is the lower bracket semi-finals, as you said. So this is everything to play for and everything to lose.
Yeah, indeed. So the winners of tonight in the best of 3 series will go and face off against One Trick Queens. One Trick Queens, they've been undefeated in this series. So the question will beckon, does any of these two teams have what it takes to get that L onto One Trick Queens?
It's the question you need to ask, is whether or not someone will be able to dethrone the Queens from the game. But I mean, overall, aggressive rotation coming out from Gemini, but there, Prince is into the mix now. Oh, the Iron Hook does land. Tradex will retreat from this engagement. Prince is looking for the angle. She doesn't have the endless shards available, though. Oh, bro, already first fight is action. Cyber charging up that beautiful decimator, watching out not to engage from that fight, bro. Bro, this is the action I'm waiting for the semi-finals, to be honest. The low bracket finals. What am I saying?
Yeah, the semi-finals was last night, bro. However, Gemini goes into the mix. Gemini secures the first turtle of the match for Aphrod1teX as well as first blood. But that yin-yang combo from Lu Yi, or what? Yin-yang overturn coming in from Lu Yi, picking up a double kill. That's a 2-for-1 exchange. However, first blood and first turtle of the match goes in favor of Aphrod1teX.
Yeah, I mean, okay, that Yin-Yang combination does. Oh, but there's Sora with the Thorn form that luckily Minno's there to secure and heal up. So, bro, I mean, that Yin-Yang combo, the duality, does so much damage, and they need to watch out for that, especially with the Minsathar into the match. It was a beautiful steal coming out for Gemini, but they did just overstay a little bit too long there.
Yeah, well, let's see. I mean, look, we do know both teams likes to go for that jungle invade. It is going to come down to who will get this early game pressure and contain it there. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty much a balanced lineup. Look, there's from both teams, there's sections of the teams that I like with their draft. But if we're being honest, Shroomsy, if you look at the two teams' draft, which side are you facing? A little bit more. Oh, Minoan and Fury lands on 2-3. Cyberwolf Gemini's in a lot of danger as that Yin-Yang overturn comes in and takes out Gemini. However, Cyberwolf is being allows Lotus to pick up a double kill. That's a triple kill for Lotus so early on, just before the 4-minute mark. Lotus special shout out.
Oh, but now there's danger in the bot lane. There is the combo coming out. The King's calling and the endless shot to take down. So they lost the top battle, 3 people down, but they got the bot lane turret, which was a massive early game advantage they were needing. I mean, this immediately tells me that they have the map open. So now the Aphrod1teX need to watch out and slow down the game a bit. But honestly, when, as you say, looking at the draft, it's going to be tough to decide who's going to take the victory. It all comes down to the positioning of the players. Both teams has very strong counter-engage position, but here comes the fight now. We will see Lotus moving into the feather shark. Prison will get securing the turtle. Lotus flickers out, but now Iris is into the match. Shading's there into the line with Sora. She gets a full combo, and that is a double kill for the side of Aphrod1teX. They're looking for the angle. There's the beautiful Minoan Fury into the Gatsu, not doing enough, but there Baba Clueless is looking for the angle. Gemini into the tower dive. But with this taken down, they can start securing as much farm from the jungle as possible. It was a beautiful fight, but this turtle was secured by EMS.
Yeah, bro. I mean, that Avatar of Guardian just landing perfectly into the Minoan Fury. Minotaur was like, oh, damn, it's time to commit it now. And it was literally like split seconds away from one another.
Hero has been slain.
Oh, okay, so, bro... This Baba Clueless on this Minsathar is doing very well so far. I mean, overall, she's gotten very good angles onto this Guinevere. I mean, as you know, if Guinevere oversteps into a Minsathar, it's going to be very troublesome to get out of it. But so far, it is still gold fairly even though the map presence is in the favor of EMS.
Yeah, bro. Empire Asylum, they've been doing a proper job on chasing the objectives. I mean, look, they didn't commit for the team fight in the top lane just to secure that bot lane tier 1 turret. The Minoan Fury lands on 2-2. However, Carry secures the kill. That's Baba Clueless being eliminated and Gemini removing Minotaur from this equation. So Aphrod1teX just saving that tier 1 turret.
I mean, the Avatar of Guardian was maybe a second too late. If it was a second earlier, they could have gotten both Princess and Ninja Star onto that lineup. But I mean, overall, it was a towers defended. But now the question comes in, is Lotus going to rotate? So honestly, I would love to see Lotus just clear the wave and start rotating. But once again, Minsathar is here. The King's calling is up. It's going to be a good fight.
Yeah, well, knowing the plays of Ninja Star, right? That's going to be risky business. Oh, the feathered airstrike is into the mix. The turtle gets reset. However, Gemini secures the... Well, this is the third and final turtle. However, that's another tier 1 turret taken down. The Avatar Guardian adds on to Raymond, and the endless shard not doing what it should do. That's a 2-for-0 exchange in favor of Aphrod1teX.
Yeah, bro, that was a clutch Avatar God. I actually thought she was going after the Minotaur and Mansathar, but going after the main 2 damage dealing problems was the correct play, and that was honestly what they needed to secure this early game farm. But I would honestly love to see them maybe look at invading a bit more into the jungle. I mean, there was a lot of kills, a lot of deaths falling from EMS, and there was no major objective taken.
Yeah, chat, so you can see Nightbot is a little bit lively tonight. Just ignore him. Nightbot is there for the poop and giggles. Poop and giggles. So, looking at just before the 8-minute mark, it's 5 kills advantage in favor of Aphrod1teX. They have a 1.2k gold lead at this moment of time.
But unfortunately, even with that gold lead, the map presence is firmly into the favor of EMS. They need to watch out because they have a lot of split push potential, especially coming out from this Minotaur. 4 members in the bot lane. Do they know they're there? Gemini is looking for the angle, but if they catch her off guard, it's going to be hard. Princess going in with the first dagger strike. So honestly, this is just a back and forth. Shadex is just surviving. Oh, but here comes the rotation from Aphrod1teX onto Baba Clueless. The flicker comes out. Clutch.
Yeah, Baba Clueless doesn't want to overcommit just yet. Just pushing the lane, falling back, pushing the lane. However, will we see a team fight here in the mid lane? It's going to be the question. Will someone get the set? Because Aphrod1teX are very reliant on Gacha or Guinevere to get the set. Is going to be 3 trigger points for the side of Aphrod1teX, and that should be a farming point for Angelic Theory with this Faza if she can just get better positioning on point. However, Shadex Cat and Cyberwolf is trying to get the opening here onto the Lord. Empire Asylum is not allowing it. All the King's Calling has been committed onto Cyberwolf. Manon Fury lands onto 1. However, Baba Clueless gets a kill onto Shadex Cat. The Yin Yang overturn is into the mix, and oh my word, it's a 2-for-2 exchange. It's an XP and roam for an XP and roam exchange.
Oh, Ninja Star got sent out with the diversion, but she is a bit deep. Gemini is staying very safe in the bush, looking for the angle onto Ninja. Will she get that beautiful setup potential? I mean, bro, that's the power of the Guinevere. Oh, Lotus clutch there with the Rose Gold Meteor. But I mean, bro, the power from this Guinevere is going to come in from that knock-up from the spatial migration. So if she can get that onto the correct target, it's game over. But honestly, they need to start focusing Baba Clueless, because that Minsathar is setting up so many fights. Oh, Gem goes in with the spatial migration, not letting it happen. Guardian lands onto the target. The team fight continues. Jumps into the backline with the Madonna Fury. That's already 1 down. Gemini is the first to fall. Gatu is into the mix, but now the feather is shy. Oh, now there comes Shadex Cat to finish everyone off with a beautiful sword on Torah 4. But that's the damage coming out. The flicker just secured back, and Jelly gets a double kill, but gets shut down at the same time. So this was a very messy team fight. It is 3-for-3, but now Eamon is left open. You still have the Layla, and honestly, they can just trust this Lord.
Shroomsy, I'm just quickly going to need to get a pause up and running. I just quickly need to sort something out because I see the PUBG stream is not up and running. So my apologies, this will only take a minute. Alright, my apologies, I am back. So let's continue this match.
All right, but the Lord is up. They are going for that. Shading Skate is in position. They're looking for the angle with Lotus. There goes in with the torrent form. They're looking for the damage onto Eamon. Eamon's getting a shot, but that is Ninja Star getting shut down. They got the Lord. The diversion play into the mix. Well, they know she's there. Eris will fall back from this engage. Honestly, they got the Layla, but they lost the Lord. And even with the maps being so open already for the side of EMS, this one tower.
Yeah, indeed. So this does give Aphrod1teX the map control. Oh, but Lui is there to save the turret in just the last split second. However, Aphrod1teX is pushing this mid lane, bro. This is some risky business.
Yeah, I mean, bro, the rotations has been on point. 2 on the Lord is Lotus, is Shadix, is the 2 that can melt it down the fastest. It does get the charge up, so they have the angle, but there's the kick calling under the turret, he flickers out. Now Shadix is on with the chase, she has the torrent form. And will the damage be enough? No! Baba Clueless will get enough heals from the Minotaur, is finally shut down, but that is Minotaur securing. Now this is the return from EMS onto the middle tower, but luckily the Federal Airstrike is there to zone them out. Ninja Star in a lot of danger with Cyber Wolf, but Clutch plays from Eris will get Gemini in return. So it's currently a 1-4 next year, but the fight continues. Cyberwolf is in a bit of danger. Will they continue the fight? Honestly, I would just get back.
That's a 2-for-2 exchange. Bro, this game can literally go any way. However, looking at Aphrod1teX's lane management, or wave management, this is on point. Angelic Fury barely escaping Ninja Star there.
Oh, bro, Eris with the diversion plays is always these over-aggressive diversion plays, but it has been working so far. They definitely need to focus onto Eris and Baba to lock them out. EMS putting a lot of pressure onto this mid lane. They need to defend it. They can't lose the tower. There goes the torrent from out from Sora.
So it's at the 13-minute mark in this juncture of this first best of 3 series match, or the first match in this best of 3 series. It is 12-18. Aphrod1teX having a 6-skill advantage as well as almost a 2k gold lead, but they do have the map control at this moment of time.
I know it's fairly even. They have a small lead on the map control, but then you need to watch out for this mid turret. This mid turret is going to either open the map for one of the teams or is going to make them lose. They need to watch out for the wave management. The Lord is up in 20 seconds, so this is the fight they're really good for. Cyber with a small camp out. Luckily, Baba Clueless still has the flicker and the King's Calling. They need to watch out for this. Princess is in a very aggressive position. Mami and Jay is there to follow up, but this Lord is up. They need to watch out. Both Shadix and Baba is very deep. Looking for the angle onto the enemy backline.
Yeah, well, the second Lord of this match has spawned up. We do see the King's Calling lands onto Gemini. The Minotaur Fury lands onto one. I have Mommy MJ getting a knock up onto Angelic Fury. Will Empire Asylum allow oh, godlike kill coming in from Lotus. And the top Guardian lands onto 2. Cyberwolf secures the kill. The Yin Yang overturn comes in clutch play. Oh, Ninja Star secures the kill onto Lotus. And what a shutdown for the Layla. That was a 3-for-3 exchange. Oh my word.
Dude, honestly, Gemini needs to watch out. Minstathara is hard targeting her. And honestly, without the spatial migration, it's going to be hard to get out of that King's Calling. So I think, honestly, their main objective would be to burst down Ares, as I said, and Baba. Because they have been playing so well with the team, follow up with the sets. But the thing is now, the map control, the wave management of the minions is in their favor, but they are against a Luoyi. So she can just go clear the wave and then divert back into the Lord fight.
Yeah, agreed, bro. But you see, the thing that I'm keeping an eye out right now, obviously the Eamon, he was a good pick, but he's not a good pick at this current moment. But that's not the focus point. Oh, we do see the pull coming in from Minster. The King's Calling is into the mix. Oh my word, Feather Airstrike has been committed. Minotaur Fury lands onto 2. The knockup is continuing, but Soru and Lotus is a deadly combo. Cyberwolf jumps onto Layla and oh my golly gosh.
Who got the Lord?
Aphrod1teX. That's a
That was close. Okay. Yeah.
3-for-2 exchange in favor of Aphrod1teX plus the Lord.
Red team turret has
The thing is, I was wondering who got the Lord because just as the Lord went down, I saw the flame shot and Gemini falling. She didn't use the retribution, so that was some clutch steals. I assume Lotus stole the Lord, so bro, this has been a tough game so far. They got onto Baba, they got onto Ninja Star, Eris was left there, so this is... Honestly, the whole team of EMS is such a threat. Each one of them is a problem in their own right.
Yeah, bro. It is. But look, at this moment, at this juncture of this match, right? Oh, it seems like I've learned a new word.
Juncture.
Yes. But this is, at this moment, this is Aphrod1teX's match to lose, right? They've gained the pressure, but this match can swing in any way. It's going to come down, and my opinion is going to be in the next team fight, honestly.
Yeah, the next team fight is going to create a massive advantage. I mean, look at the rotation coming out. Oh, there's Sora with the Thunder form, but the airstrike is there to zone them out. Cyber will be the first to fall. It is the 1-for-1 exchange, but honestly, without Cyber in this mix, this is one of the major engaged potentials that has been taken out. Luckily, Gemini still has the spatial migration and the Violet Requiem available, so she is the only one that can set up the next fight.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Aphrod1teX secures all the tier 2 turrets. Right, it was a roam for XP exchange. But it seems like Aphrod1teX, they know what they need to do, especially against the Mincetar. Could it be that double chastised pauldron that has been picked up from the side of Aphrod1teX?
That is peak itemization, honestly, because you have the Layla, you have Eamon, you have Mincetar, 3 heavy attack-based heroes relying on attack speed and damage. So Chastise works against each and every one of them. Oh, Eamon is in a bit of danger. Shadex scouting, bro. I would have honestly just jumped at Eamon, but I don't have the amount of discipline that these ladies have.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've said it, right? There's some of these ladies' teams that would make a lot of male teams look bad. Gemini gets that Violet Requiem onto Baba, clueless. That Violet Requiem is disgusting at this moment.
Yeah, Brian, I mean, that was the perfect timing. The Lord is up. Baba's dead. Like, honestly, Shadex is there in the correct position, looking to maybe go onto the Louis, but they need to watch out. The diversion play is going to come from behind. Will Aphrod1teX be able to protect the diversion play? There it goes. They see it. They are going to disengage from the fight, looking for Eris, but the Angelic Fury gets hit with the duality and will be taken down. But Eris is the next to fall. So it's a 1-for-1 exchange in this fight. They're looking for the angle. Shadex is looking for the Layla, but not enough damage as yet. The Lord has reset. Cyber is a bit deep, but honestly, they should not take this fight. They are in. If they take this fight, it's a losing fight. But oh, bro, look at this damage from. Ooh, Avatar of Guardian. Is that bit of overstepping up out from Cyberwolf? Princess is onto the backline with Lotus. Lotus, oh, flicker. That is the spatial migration fixed with the Violet Requiem. That is the takedown on Princess. This is the Lord in the favor of Aphrod1teX.
Well, Brady, right? Or Brady Animator, or Brady Animator, however I should pronounce your name. Right? You will see in the Cupid's clash, right? Especially when is Empire Asylum playing against the male team? Is it Sunday?
It's Monday.
Monday. So check in and you'll see what I'm saying, right? You'll see what I'm saying. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, it's at the 20-minute mark. It is 19-28 in favor of Aphrod1teX. Aphrod1teX seems like they're a bit behind on their wave management. This could be potentially a game end.
Yeah, honestly, they need to start bursting down. They are a bit split up. 2-2-1 is not the rotation I would have made, especially against this massive wave here. The mid is very low. Like, they can force this fight on the mid lane and get a few kills. But okay, they're playing the safe game, taking all the farm they can. It's not the wrong position. It's just not the best.
Yeah, well, let's see how this is going to play out. Empire Asylum keeping their tier 3 turrets alive, bro. And it's been a moment since we've gone past the 20-minute mark. That just speaks volumes of this first match. The ladies, they just don't want to give up, bro. They don't want to give up.
Ooh. But bro, look at this from Aphrod1teX. They freezing all three of the lanes. They camping all the lanes, so this means no farm. Okay, except Gemini, she wants to go clear lanes. So the other lanes are frozen up. So honestly, this is no farm for the side of EMS, and they need to step out of the base. And there is camps going off. You have Faza there. You have Sora and for Gary, bro. This is positioning.
This is Mommy MJ finally scouts out to get a Gacha. This is going to change things a little bit more. It is 15 seconds away from the 22-minute mark, Lord.
Honestly, they need to delay the turtle a little bit because they need to manage the top of their wave. Their top wave is very dangerous currently. EMS has it pushed out. Okay, EMS looks like they are going for the contesting angle. Shadex is already being bursted down, but this area is in it. That's not even duality. They're leaving Lotus to go for the Lord burst, but down with the with the Minute Fury and the flicker. There's the King calling to follow up. There's a lot of damage coming out from this side. There's already one down by Clueless will be taken down in two response. Avatar Guardian is into the mix, but it's already a 1-for-1 exchange. The second has been fallen. That's a full 3 people down. We will see the fourth, and that is all 5 members of Aphrod1teX being taken down. Oh, bro, Gemini outplaying them.
Nah, that's it. Gemini cook. Empire Asylum, they're going to end this. GG's well played. What a fight. What a fight.
One mistake. It was one mistake. It all started with Sora being already taken to half HP in that early game engagement. And then on top of that also, it moved into the mid-game battle, where they were a bit caught out of position from the Minotaur and the Baba Clueless. Like, that was the combo they needed to watch out for, because there was so much damage coming out from their side.
Yeah, agreed, bro. Eris picking up the MVP with that Lu Yi, and Lotus picking up the MVP for the side of Aphrod1teX. Alright, let's push up the pause screen and we will be back with you in just a minute.
Cold wind in my lungs tonight, snow and ash beneath my feet. I was forged in iron stones, not born to beg, not taught to bleed. They pray for mercy, I carve my name in stone. The gods don't crown the faithful, they crown the ones who stand alone. I am the fire in the rain, I am the blade in the storm. Every throne I break into, every crown I make my own. I don't kneel, I don't bow, I don't feel what's coming down. Hear the drums across the land, I am the queen of the mountain. Wolves don't follow broken keys, they follow blood, they follow flame. I don't need 1,000 men when fear itself remembers my name. They built their walls, I climbed their bones, a crown of frost, a heart of stone. I am the fire in the rain, I am the blade in the storm. Every throne I break into, every crown I make my own. I don't kneel, I don't bow, I don't feel what's coming down. Hear
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. The lobby has been sorted out. I just wanted to troll you with the intro for a minute, but nonetheless, just waiting for best of 3 series kicked off and looking at the votes, right? The chat is pretty much predicting that Aphrod1teX will get eliminated tonight. However, this first match was a banger of a match, and honestly, I expect that this match could take us to the sudden death round. Okay, I'm just looking at what's going on in the chat. I'm not liking what's being said, so be warned. I will put you out on a timeout. Yeah, welcome back, Amra. Yeah, my wife messed around and I got it sorted out. But nonetheless, right, so the bans coming in from Aphrod1teX, being Thamos and Alpha. Just waiting on Empire Asylum to bring through their bans, and we are almost good to go. Look, I'm not gonna lie. Eris's Luyi is deadly. I would expect a respect ban coming through. If Aphrod1teX don't respect the Luyi, this is going to be a problem. But Empire Asylum banning out the Alice and the Lancelot. So, with that being said, the lobby bans are done. It is Thamos, Alpha, Alice, and Lancelot. So, good luck and have fun to both teams. This is match point for Empire Asylum. Well, Aphrod1teX can take us into a sudden death round. Alright, without further ado, let's jump in to the drafting phase. Alright, so Aphrod1teX with the first ban in the drafting scene. Shadex Cat. Who will Shadex Cat ban out here? Oh,
your team is
banning out Hanabi. Alright, Ninja Star, you will get to play your Layla once more. Empire Asylum sticking with that X-Borg ban. Banning out the X-Borg, removing it from Aphrod1teX's hands. Yeah, Smurf Demi.
My mission
is to protect Demi. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. This first match was a banger. I expect exactly the same to come in the second round. So Hylos and Yuzong getting banned out, being the follow-up bans. Aphrod1teX, Cyberwolf with the first pick, going for Camilla.
It's like blood.
Your team is picking.
Oh, Luyi was left open. Ninja Star, don't go with the Layla so early, please.
Get lost or get arrested.
Yep, there we go. Ninja Star picks up the Layla. Mommy NJ, if there's a time to switch.
Come and join me.
Never mind, Eris picking up the Lunox, so no need to worry about the Luyi.
I will be the shadow behind her light.
Angelic Fury picking up the Vexana and flexing with that beautiful Vexana.
I've been waiting for too long.
Your team is picking.
Lotus picking up the carry once more. Carry was a beautiful game from the previous match coming in from Lotus. Yeah. I was thinking that Eris will pick up the Luyi again, but look, the Lunox is a good pick.
May the blood of my enemies flow from my
I feel
spear.
the Mincetar wasn't that much of a big of a problem in the previous match. Aphrod1teX, they've got the Mincetar under the wraps, especially with them picking up that chastised pauldrons.
They call me a hero.
But yeah,
because I
let's see
saved
how
my
this one
nation
plays
from
out.
falling
YSS
apart.
being the final band coming in from Empire Asylum. This is slightly different draft. Slightly.
I, Minotaur,
Your
will
team
finish
is
off
picking.
what was left undone.
Minotaur getting banned out from the side of Aphrod1teX. Mommy MJ, your Belleric is still open, man. Your Belleric is still open.
I will protect you.
Your team is picking.
Hot damn. Hot damn. Mommy MJ picking up the Lolita, right? The Lolita is going to pretty much throw those cartwheels back into Lotus's face. And, well, the first skill, second skill coming in from Carmilla, that could bounce back. That stun. And Cyberwolf could potentially be stunning her own team. Gemini picking up the Aemon. Shadex Cat going for the Sora. Princess, what will you bring? What will you bring?
Only light can drive out the darkness.
So, like I said, right, there was some similarities coming into this draft, but this draft was a different draft. This is not a copy and paste of a draft. So, I'm very interested and curious to see how this one plays out. I'm not gonna lie, I am liking Empire Asylum's draft a little bit more. I mean, I don't like the Aemon at this moment. He's been nerfed too much. But nonetheless, let's see how it plays out. And I hope Mommy MJ's Lolita is on point. But we can say the same. We've got 3 set Euros coming in from Aphrod1teX. That could put the set for Lotus up again. So, yeah, that's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. And the reason why I said that is with the shield of Lolita. But you will see, you will see, you will see. Don't worry. What a draft, bro. What a draft. This is a different draft. They said this is going to be a copy and paste. I thought it was pretty much going to be a copy and paste. I did not expect the Lunox to get picked up.
I honestly did not. That's the reason why we Aphrod1teX didn't ban out the Luo, because the Luo was a problem, but the Lunox kind of deals with their draft. So that's why it was either Lunox or Luo. He was 2 options for errors in the mid lane.
So, alright, let's see how this one is going to play out. We are into the second match, ladies and gentlemen. Will Aphrod1teX take us into the sudden death round, or will Empire Asylum clutch this match and, well, send Aphrod1teX home packing?
Ooh, it seems like there is a bit of aggression rotation coming out from Gemini. They're trying to take as much farm as possible. A greedy play, but it might work out to their advantage if they don't overstep their gold lead.
Yeah, agreed, bro. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We would appreciate the support. And I mean, tomorrow night we've got the grand finals. And oh boy, we've got Cupid Clash around the corner.
Honestly, Gemini, with that invader was a good call, but they're now taking too long. Now, oh, Cyber, why? Why, Cyber? Why? You're giving away free kills, my bro.
Yeah, first blood going to Sylvana. I will not make the same mistake as last night in calling her Sylvia. Either.
Sylvia.
Yeah, Sylvana doing what a Sylvana does, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Empire Asylum does have the better draft here, bro.
It's a set versus counter set. That's how, and honestly, Cyber is being caught out position way too much in this early game. Like, they did the invade, but still, Princess is level 4, and this is the major power spike. Baba is onto the mixer. This is honestly an uncontested turtle. They're looking for the angle, but I don't think this is the play they need to make. Oh, the clash place comes in. Princess will get the turtle, and Baba already commits King's Calling onto Cyber Wolf into this engagement, but the team is there to follow up. Baba clueless, but now Shadex is into the mix with a Sora plays, and this is a return kill.
It's 1-for-1 at this moment. Gold is fairly even with just before the 3-minute mark. Aphrod1teX, the rotation is, bro, I'm loving this rotation coming in from Aphrod1teX. I'm not gonna lie, you don't see it that often, bro. And I'm loving the work that Aphrod1teX has put in with their rotations.
Yeah, they've worked very hard. Cyber just needs to get level 4. Did she buy her own boots? Yes, she did. Okay. Because the main problem is they have no cursed blood. That is the main set potential coming out. And it seems like there is 4 members of EMS setting up. Brilliant form already committed. That's a bit preemptively. But honestly, it's fine. It will be back by the next fight.
Yeah, it will be, bro. They should be careful of Savannah lands onto Eamon. Will Eamon get taken down? Oh, Camilla gets eliminated. Ninja Stars into the mix as well. Gemini so low, but Princess decides against that engagement.
Yeah, good play not going for the engagement, honestly, because they would have caught the out of position a bit. And yeah, bro, so far it's honestly once again the early game, in my opinion, goes to the side of EMS. Will APNX be able to make a comeback like in the previous game, and will they send us actually to a game 3? That's the question.
Yeah, we do see the pull coming in from Mincetar, as well as the King's Calling. However, Sora with the Tora form as the Baba Clueless gets shocked out of this world.
Ooh, Numenon Blast is onto team, but there's Lulu to follow up. Here it is into the mix. They are looking for the angle. Brilliant form will come out. Will we see the Cursed Blood continue coming out here? Seems like they're not going for the fight. There's a Cursed Blood. Will we see the damage come out? Mummy, MJ is at a very low HP, but Ares just there to zone it out. Endless shots come out. Oh, Lotus with the rotation will secure the kill. That's a flicker come out for Ares, but now throws into the mix. He doesn't have the kick for goal, but Princess with Imperial Justice. Layla will steal the kill away. Now Lotus is there with the light wheels. Baba is in a bit of danger. Will flick out to safety, and this is honestly already again a 1-for-1 exchange.
Bro, this match is so balanced at this moment. Right, I think, right, and I'm going to call it, Aphrod1teX is going to turn this match as soon as they get that chastised Fulgin up and running again. Princess getting the kill onto Shadex. Second turtle of this match will go to Empire Asylum.
Well, they're going for the counter engage potential now. They're looking for the pick-off angle. Gemini is in a bit of danger. There comes the stun out from Princess. Yeah, they will get the kill onto Gem. And that is another death. And the turtle going to the side of EMS. EMS is honestly looking so pretty at this stage.
Yeah, and EMS going for that jungle invade, bro. It seems like they don't want to give Aphrod1teX that opening, bro. Not whatsoever.
It's a correct play. I mean, Aphrod1teX at this point is just playing a farming simulator because they need to get online. They are already almost more than 2k gold behind, and now we are seeing the EMS rotation coming out where they love to form and rotate, trying to get as much objectives as possible. So Aphrod1teX needs to slow down and farm up.
Yeah, they need to slow this game down as well. I mean, you know that Empire Asylum is going to go for the jungle invade. Just go for the cross jungle invade. Oh, the King's Calling lands, but the turret form shocks Mincetar once again. Damn.
Ooh, bro, that Thunder form has been doing wonders so far for Sora. Yeah, my mistake calling it the Torrent form. I got showed out because it's actually the Thunder form. The Torrent form is a tank emblem. But yeah, Lotus is in an aggressive position. Princess is there. Luminal Blast. We see the Imperial Justice comes up, but there's the Purify. The counter engage is there. Oh, the beautiful Cursed Blood. Mummy is at 1 HP now. Sora's into the backline. We're looking for the angle. They will get Princess down, but it's a 2-for-2 exchange. Sora will need to disengage. Ninja starting to come online, and you don't want the Layla Fed, to be honest.
No, you don't want the Layla Fed, bro. But can we take a moment and respect the sustain coming in from Savannah? Did she buy any? No, she did not. And oh, what the fudge sticks was that sustain coming in from Savannah, bro?
That's honestly, that's a life still coming out from the Feather of Heaven and the shield from the Lolita, bro. People underestimate the shield. I would love to see more anti-heals. There's no anti-heals yet on the side of APNX, and this is why they are struggling against this Lolita. But now they are going for the Cortez. Princess is on to the point. There's once again Shadex in the backlines. The Princess will secure the retro gap steal, and now they are going once again for the engage. The Numenor Blast is on point. There's the Imperial Rush to follow up, and the Eternal Guard just to counter engage. Princess is very low. There's the endless shot taking her down. But now Baba is into the mix looking for things calling, and he will not be able to get it. But Shady Cyber is once again very deep and will be taken down.
Yeah, that's Skypius rocks from Lunox. It is at the 8-minute mark, or 5 seconds to the 8-minute mark. It's 2 kills advantage in favor of Empire Asylum. Mummy MJ should retreat right now. And that's a almost 2k. It's 1.8k gold lead in favor of Empire Asylum. Oh, Ninja starting so much damage onto Lotus.
Bro, honestly, Lotus, it's time for that window of nature. Bro, honestly, it's still not a completely lost game, but it is advantage to the favor of Empire Asylum. Shadex looking... Bro, check out the game coming out here from Shadex. Cyber unfortunately shows herself, and this does put Ares on the back.
Oh, this is like... We should put a counter on this, right? Chat, do me a favor. Every time that Cyber stuns herself with the Lolita shield, let's get that counter on, please. You see, that's number 2.
Oh, there's another one! Oh, but the engagement onto Mr. Thar. We will see the King's Calling going down, but there's the endless shot. But the beautiful stay coming out from Baba Clue. But now the Torrent form is in Thunder form. Is into the mix. Cyber is very low. Still has the Curse Blood available. Will she throw it? Will they go for the counter engage? Seems like they are not looking for that angle just yet. It's a 4-person rotation on bot lane, and this is going to be another tower down. The first tower of the match will go to the side of you.
Oh, no.
Not.
No. Cyberwolf saving that turret. So Lotus has the potential to take the first. Yeah, she has it. That's it. First tier 1 turret goes in favor of Aphrod1teX. Ninja Star takes a lot of damage from Lotus. Who's going to win this battle? Oh! Lotus clutches it, but barely escapes with her health.
Oh! But now the Lord fight is up. There's a Ghost Blood option 2. It lands. We will see the follow-up not landing onto the team. And the shot is onto point. Will they get the Numenor Blast there? Looking for the reaching gap potential. It is going to be Princess that secures the Lord. Somehow in the 2v3 situation, they got the Lord. They're going getting kills. Cyber is the next to fall. Shadex has the Torrent form, Thunder form, but it does not do enough. Oh, bro, what was that? It was a 2v3. They got the Lord and they got 2 kills.
Yeah, bro, and the chat is counting for us, right? So it's a W for Cyberwolf. That's 4 times she got herself stunned. But, bro, that was a beautiful cursed blood coming in from Cyberwolf. Right, but the Princess with the Sylvana. Oh, my god. This is some disgusting stuff, bro. Disgusting!
Yeah, the Sylvana has been doing very well, honestly. It's been a crazy play so far. And they are definitely pushing with the turret. Mummy MJ going for this mid lane turret. A very risky play, but now the Lord fight is there. Gemini does get hooked out, and there's Princess with the stun coming out. Cyberwolf, this has to disengage. The King's Calling has already been used. This is the perfect 5-man set for the Curse Blood. Will we see that coming out? That's a Curse Blood, but only onto 2. The Eternal Guard does land, taking down arrows. But that's a 3-for-1 exchange. That's not something you want if you were Aphrod1teX.
No, indeed not, sir. The Lord does pop the holy show! Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, 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 oh. Santa Claus brings in a present with that turret as Angelic Fury secures a double kill.
Right, oh, bro, but they need to watch out for Princess. Princess is honestly the major playmaker here for the team. They need a Curse Blood. They need a 4-man Curse Blood at least. Okay, so Cyber is going in. Baba clueless. There's the Numenor Blast just to scare them away. It looks like they will disengage. Still looking for the angle. The top lane is being defended by Ares, so they might lose a tier 1 in the top lane. Cyber still going for the fight. Honestly, it's a 3v4, a 4 situation. This is a fight you can honestly take.
Yeah, it is, bro. And look, Aphrod1teX, they have the defensive plays here, especially with the Vexana as well. But that shield... Bro, Lolita's shield deflects too much. Oh, this was a beautiful pick coming in from Empire Asylum. It sounds like I'm glazing them, right? But what can I do? This Lolita, mummy NJ. Bro, why didn't we see this Lolita earlier? Yeah, it has been clutch.
Yeah, it's been clutch play so far. It works with the aggressive play style. Oh, that's the first stun. that Cyber has hit on MJ, but it does not matter. Okay, so this is the first tier 1 turret. They're going for the tier 2 turret in the top lane. It's a 4-man rotation coming out, but it seems like they are leaving Baba clueless to freely push the turret.
Blue team turret has
Yeah,
been
that's
destroyed.
that's all the tier 2 turrets taken down in favor of Empire Asylum. It's just before the 13-minute mark. Empire Asylum has got a 6k gold lead, 6.1k gold lead. The next Lord, second Lord of the match is up in 1 second. There we go, let's go. That's going to be another Lord dance.
Honestly, they have the ability. If they can get the Curse Blood out, it's going to be GG's, but it seems like they are a bit too late to the rotation. Maybe a bit of a miscommunication whether they're going for the fight or not. Second stun that Cyber has landed on MJ. Let's go, Cyber!
Yeah, so it's 4 for 2. 4 for 2. I think it's actually a little bit more than 4 for 2, but Cyber has got the groove of Lolita's shield now, at least.
Okay, so, bro, the plays comes down now to the wave management from the team. Seems like the mid wave is going to crash first, but it's a 4-man rotation. They have to watch out for Baba clueless. They say, oh, Numenor blasted onto point with the flicker as well. They're going for the 4-man set, but there's no follow-up coming out from EMS. They have to watch out for the Curse Blood. Curse Blood does land, but only onto 2. Now the King's Calling is going to be ready. Oh, it is Imperial Guard here, but there's the Imperial Guard going down the formers onto Princess. Shadex will take it down, but there's the counter engage coming out. What the flicker from Shadex! And now they are chasing. The Lord is up. It's a 3-for-1 exchange, and this is the successful defense.
Yeah, bro, I'm going to have to say this right. Angelic Fury is the star of Aphrod1teX in the second match, bro. Just getting that Eternal God, that combination from Vexana, just on point, bro. Actually, Vexana can be the turning point here for Aphrod1teX.
Yeah, I mean, you still have a Carmilla, even though they are majorly behind in gold and advantage. They have the Carmilla. As you know, Carmilla is 1 set, and then it's going to be GG's. 1 set, and the game is over.
Yeah, indeed. So let's just quickly have a look at the builds. Let's go.
Oh, so far, looking at the builds, I'm not especially happy. Especially with Eamon picking up Sky Piercer. Not the choice. But so far, the item builds are looking fairly even, but the power spike is coming out here from Princess, bro. She's going full sustain with a lot of damage, and this is the angle they were looking for. I mean, if she gets maybe the final item, she's going for Windtalker. I would have honestly went for the Winter Crown as the final item on Sylvana.
Well, bro, there's method to the madness, I suppose. If I was Empire Asylum, right, I would actually freeze the lanes and force Aphrod1teX to come out. Oh, Cyberwolf gets stunned once more. The Luminon Blast lands onto 2. We do see the Vengeance being popped. Layla has got an opening here. Cursed Blood only lands onto Mincetar. Will Baba Clueless get taken down? Savannah secures a tier 3 turret. King's Calling into the mix as Shadex Cat gets taken down. That's a 1-for-1 exchange.
Oh, but honestly, this is the angle they were looking for. Though Cyberwolf doesn't have the Curse Blood available, and this is going to be a hard defense coming out from Aphrod1teX. This is 2 waves pushing in. The next Lord is up in 10 seconds, and honestly, they're not going to be able to contest this because they are still 15 seconds away from that Curse Blood.
They are, bro. And look, the next Lord has spawned, right? And Empire Asylum, they have the number advantage here. They are going to straight through it. Yep, Layla doing so much damage, bro.
Oh, and okay, sorry, Brady, to burst your bubble, but Vex is not going to be your future wife. She's already my wife. But anyway, bro, this is going to be a tough defense. Honestly, if Empire sinks at least 2 lanes, it's going to be over.
Yeah, bro. Well, it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. Yeah, well, let's see. The next wave is going to come through now with the Lord.
It seems like the waves are not evenly balanced, so the mid lane will crash first, and honestly this is what Aphrod1teX is honestly hoping for. Layla did take the tier 3, so they're going for the full mid send. They need to watch out for the positioning. Numenor Blast does get cancelled, but here's the Lord fight. Brilliant Form is onto the back line. They're looking for the angle. There's a Thunderform coming out from Shadex, but Carmilla has the Curse Blood available. Will she 30 times? That's only onto 1, but now the King's Calling is onto the back line. They're going for the target lock potential. That's the Lord. That is already 3 players down. It's a 3-for-1. That's a 4th. And that is game, set, and match. EMS will take us in a clean sweep game. And this is going to be OTK versus Empire Asylum in the grand finals.
Of Queen of the Mountain. There we are. Well, assumes it's OTQ up against EMS, but nonetheless, like I said, Angelic Fury was the MVP for Aphrod1teX. Just unfortunate that Aphrod1teX couldn't, sustain the match a little bit longer. But Princess, oh wow, oh wowie, with that Sylvana MVP going to Princess. GG's, well played to both teams. Shumsi, shall we get our cameras on and say goodbye to our lovely viewers?
So I'm going to apologize beforehand. It is like 80 degrees here. So I am not looking at my best at this moment.
Well, Shumsi, if Stoner or Average Joe was on the chat right now, I would have received a lot of heat, especially with my wife beater that I'm wearing. But nonetheless, as you can see, bro, it is hot damn hot, bro. And well, the matches tonight, it was exactly that, bro. This was intense. This was great. GG's well played to all of the teams, and Aphrod1teX, you can be super proud of your performance. That first match, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, that was a beautiful match. And yeah, I'm very curious to see what you guys are going to do in the Cupid's Clash. You've got a few days. You've got tomorrow night and Saturday to go and do your training and homework onto your enemy teams. And I'm very curious to see what you are going to do in the Cupid's Clash. But before we jump to there, right? Tomorrow night, bro, what's your expectations coming in for tomorrow night with One Trick Queens up against Empire Asylum?
Like, I don't do big favorites, man. Because as you know, I don't love picking favorites. But OTQ has been the team to win. They've been undefeated in this tournament so far, and with good reason. They have a very strong lineup, and honestly, it's going to be an uphill battle for EMS. If they can have their discipline on point, like they did in the second game, it's going to be a very tough matchup for OTQ. But if they make mistakes, OTQ is one of the teams that knows how to punish major mistakes. So honestly, I would predict, at least, I'm going to think it's going to be 2-1. No, it's 5 games, so it's not 2-1. 3-1. I would predict 3-1 to the side of OTQ. Don't butcher me for this. It's my honest opinion. But if EMS brings this game we just saw now to the grand finals, it's going to be very, very close.
Yeah, well, the question is going to be, right, what is Nigel going to do with his team? Is he going to go with that that every match rotation? Look, there's nothing wrong with that rotation. I just feel the team that he always plays in that first match is the stronger team. And if the match rotation is going to, or the team rotation is going to pop in how we know Nigel love doing it, I think, bro, we're going to go to the full 5 rounds.
It's going to be a tough game. It's really dependent on discipline from the teams.
Yeah, indeed. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, right, thank you all for joining us tonight. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Show your love. Show the support to us, because you know, without your support, we wouldn't have been where we are. We wouldn't have been able to do what we are doing right now. And once more, right, everything that we get from the channel, every cent of penny or whatever you want to call it, we make on this channel goes straight back to the community. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining with us. Tune in, same place, same time tomorrow night for the grand finals of Queens of the Mountain. Who will get crowned? GG's.